Oh, y'all, straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Please hit that like button. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content, all of my videos. Salute to the whole entire LDBC, uh, basketball and boxing, and salute to all the people that rock with me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into this replay game, rewind game, playback game, whatever you call it, man. Just go ahead and play this back. Um, Now, some of y'all might be aware of what's taking place with Dejounte Murray um, going. I'm referring to what's going on off the court. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily on the court. Now, of course, I put a post up about Dejounte Murray crashing out. He had put a post on his social media page and had quite a few things to express concerning uh, his baby mom. Uh, uh, Jania Michelle. Now, as you know, just to give a backstory on both of them. Of course, we know who Dejounte Murray is. If you don't, Dejounte Murray, who currently plays for the New Orleans Pelicans, um, injured right now, but I'll get to that in a second. Plays guard for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Michelle, Jania Michelle, uh, who I'll just call her an influencer. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily know her job per se. Um, what I am going to say though is that she's held some events or whatnot. You know, so she's on the grind herself. They were together, um, but things took a turn and they split up in September of this year. Um, but she's still, you know, taking care of her kids, and of course, she has a another kid by NBA YoungBoy, notably a rapper and hip hop entertainer, NBA YoungBoy. Now, the big question is after Dejounte Murray had got on social media and was saying some of the things that he said, and some of the things that he was saying was he was expressing concerns about um, Jania's going to go party, and they have, of course, a a child together, and he's basically expressing his disbelief and how he feels about the situation and stuff, and doesn't really agree with her still living her life, right? And he's been getting a lot of backlash, of course. Uh, some people most notably have been calling him a simp and saying that you're just trying to save her. You don't know how to move on. You can't accept the fact that she's not with you no more. Everything in the book that you could hear. You know what I'm saying? And you know how social media is. You're not gonna win. Um, it's undefeated. Okay. When we talk about the internet, here's my take on it. Right. Um, Dejounte Murray, man. Um, right now things ain't going too good for Dejounte Murray. Of course, I was talking about the Pelicans. Didn't dive in too deep with the Pelicans, but the Pelicans are winless. And of course, Dejounte Murray is not on the roster. Okay, now, uh, of course, athletes and even entertainers, guys that are doing things that are considered prominent, and you're making a lot of money, and you're used to living type of lifestyle, but also you were used to getting a certain amount of notoriety, and particularly with the sports, you're not out there playing ball anymore, but you're seeing your team that losing and stuff like that. Of course, you got, like I said, social media that's gonna say their various uh, things of how they feel about a situation. It could be kind of depressing, and to say the least, I think that Dejounte Murray is going through a lot. Of course, he feels some type of way about Jania going out, going to go party, going to go club and stuff like that. Um, and they have a son together. Now, this is my thing. Dejounte Murray, um, you know, you you can't blame anybody but yourself. Okay. Now, you knew what type of lifestyle that uh, this young lady was living before you got with her, before you decided to go ahead and procreate with her. You knew what type of woman that she was. Uh, you chose to have a child with her. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we don't know what went on. We weren't in the bedroom with y'all. Okay, we weren't, pillow talking with y'all. We don't know what type of things y'all were whispering in each other's ear, what type of promises that y'all made, stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is that y'all now are here today with another human being that y'all have created, and that should be the whole prime objective. Okay, listen, what she does in her personal life. The fact is that y'all have no ties. The only tie that y'all have together is that child. You have to accept the fact of, what I'm saying, raising your kid. Now, I can understand, from a standpoint of, who you have around your child, or, what's going on, or if she's being reckless and stuff like that, and she's having, people over and stuff like that, then okay, from that perspective, okay, yeah, I can understand why you are concerned. However, if it's just a concern of, you still want to be a part of her life, and be that main dude, or from a perspective of having a relationship, trying to rekindle things and that sort of thing. Well, bruh, you have to move on. You made that decision, you know what I'm saying, to ultimately have a child with her, and also y'all have split up. Now, has it been that long? No, no, it hasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this happened in September. You know what I'm saying? And in September of this year, which of course was about a month. About a month ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's still kind of fresh or whatever. But the way that you're crashing out, of course, people are gonna see that you really haven't moved on. Matter of fact, it's looking more like she has moved on than you have moved on. You know what I'm saying? Now, we can't tell you how to think, how to feel, and and how to be, or how to accept the situation or anything like that. But what we can tell you is you shouldn't air your dirty laundry out, and put your business out in the public, or that's something that y'all should discuss in private. You know what I'm saying? I do want to give a shout out to someone. I want to give a shout out to the brother Urban Politicians, because I saw him talking about this. If you're not sub to Big Ant over there at Urban Politicians, definitely go sub to the homie over there. He Texas native. and does great work over there. So salute to him. But the thing about it is, man, is you're you're putting your information out there for the in the public eye. You're already a public figure. You're already an athlete. You're already in the NBA. You're already around millions of dollars. You're already around some high profile people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're not around you 24/7, 365. However, you know, you have to learn to go ahead and move on and come to grips with the fact that she is living a completely different lifestyle. Now, you might want to be, you know, keep things, in order. You might not be into, going out clubbing stuff like that. But at the same time, I mean, you got to think about who you met. You know what I'm saying? How did y'all meet? We don't know that and everything. You know what I'm saying? But you knew what you were getting, before y'all, started to progress. And my thing is this: you have to move on. Now, look, man, this is a message for a lot of you YNs, a lot of guys that are young. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to find themselves because when you are between the ages of, I would say about 18, up until 25 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You still growing. You know what I'm saying? You still growing. We all still growing. We all still got room to improve. You know what I'm saying? We're all still a work in progress. But at that age, you definitely have a lot to work on. You know what I'm saying? You haven't even lived life yet. So, you haven't been through what a lot of people have been through. You understand what I'm saying? True the King in the building, my dog, man. Make sure y'all go sub to the homie, True the King TV, man. Long time, brother. Salute to True the King, man. Definitely go sub to his page, man. But um, the thing about it is, man, when it comes to Dejounte Murray and this situation, man, Dejounte Murray has to move on. Like I said, the whole prime objective is to take care of your child. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you have concerns about her bringing in dudes around your kid or something like that, or you bringing in a whole bunch of strangers around them or something like that, okay, yeah, you have a right to be concerned. But you're talking about her living a certain lifestyle that you already knew that she was living. You know what I'm saying? Now, can I blame you for being upset and everything like that in terms of, okay, if she had some people around her, your kid and everything like that? Okay, yes, I would, because I have children myself. However, if it's because you still have some desire to be with her, some desire to control her, some desire to still have some influence over her and stuff like that, and have that type of power. Hey, I'm sorry to say, you got to move on. Now, she is, getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? From you, some people might see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because she does have a baby by NBA young boy and everything like that. And you know, on that situation, man, sometimes, man, you do have to judge these things from a perspective of, okay, what is she truly in it for? Now, it's not going to age well if all these women that are doing stuff like that, that have the intent of, okay, hey, I'm gonna just pop a baby out so I could get the bag and stuff like that. Trust me, that's not gonna age well. You know what I'm saying? Like the situation that's going on with Brittany Renner and PJ Washington, that's not gonna age well. I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's looking at, oh, baby mama, baby mama. Well, listen, babies grow up. You know what I'm saying? Babies turn into, of course, they go from adolescent, they go from toddler to adolescent, from an adolescent to, a small child, from a small child to a preteen, from a teen, preteen to a teen, from a teen to a young adult, and all the way into an adult, and so on and so forth. Okay, what I'm saying is that we're not talking about, what I'm saying, some animal or a dog or anything like that, that you living in dog years, or you living in fish years, or you living in mammals, or what I'm saying, amphibians or reptiles or anything like that. No, we talking about a human being that grows up. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna want to know about some things. They're gonna want to know about situations. They might be asking about situations right now. That's what you have to think about. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to know why your mom is like this. They're gonna want to know why your pops is like this. They're gonna want to know why this and that or whatever. And then on top of that, they're gonna do their research. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to think about. You know what I'm saying? I got the brother Cypress TV who done came through here. Man, I got my dogs. They done hit it up today. You know what I'm saying? Had True the King up in here. We got Cypress TV up in here. You know what I'm saying? Cypress TV, man, definitely go sub to his channel. Cypress TV, man, what you got on this situation concerning Dejounte Murray and his baby mama?
Hey man, what going on with the baby mama? I haven't heard the story.
All right. Well, man, I'm surprised because Cypress TV he knows about this type of shit. But uh, J- Jania Michelle, who has a baby with NBA YoungBoy, Dejounte Murray, that's his baby mama too. Well, uh, Jania Michelle, she still wants to go out, live a party lifestyle. Still want to, and again, big up to the homie, urban politician, Big Ant, because he was the one that brought this story first. Dejounte Murray took it to social media. He cried out, was saying that hey, I don't necessarily agree with you partying, things of that nature. It was a really really long post and everything, but basically, to say the least, he doesn't still agree with the lifestyle. But a lot of people are calling Dejounte Murray a simp, you know what I'm saying, because he's not really thinking about the child. He's more thinking about the desires of still being with her and stuff like that, and wants her to be, what I'm saying, pretty much, a housewife, you know what I'm saying, like the whole mentality of turning the hoe into the housewife. Now, if she is, she is. If she ain't, she ain't. That's for you to judge. But that's the situation that's going on, and everybody's telling Dejounte Murray, "Hey, you need to go ahead and move on. You know what you was getting." What you think about that,
Right.
site?
Well, he knew he was signing up for the NBA young boy baby mama, so he knew he was signing up for. He knew what he was signing. I don't feel bad for him. Ooh, man, you PD nigga been knowing what situation they get into, and then you knowing what niggas have dealt with her, so you know what come with it. So a nigga can't feel bad for you, my nigga. Like you know what comes with this shit. Who
Right.
who is that to comment?
Well, True to King TV, man, he done pulled up.
Shout out to True the King TV. Hey man, dude is die hard about sales in New England. So shout out to True the King.
Yeah, man. Yeah, True to King done pulled up today, man. Good to see him. It seemed like, man, basketball season, everybody wake up. That's when everybody wake up. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, bro. I'm glad you pulled up right now, man, because listen, man. We got to call it what it is, man. She got a baby by NBA YoungBoy. She got a baby by Dejounte Murray. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to see on who possibly on her hit list next. You know what I'm saying? And I was just talking about that a lot of them, they just out here, just to pop out, baby, get that check and everything. But this is what I say, Cypress. That shit ain't gonna age well because all these babies they grow up.
Right. Then what you then what you have once the baby grow up? Nothing.
Hmm.
Just a motherfucker who got some babies.
Right.
Hate to say it like that, but Lord knows I'm telling the truth.
And man, I know you criticize Ant Man. You know what I'm saying, a lot. You know what I'm saying. You call him a deadbeat, stuff like that. Listen, I don't agree necessarily with Ant Man saying, "Okay, look, I don't want nothing with have to do with the child," and you just pay the child support and all that other stuff. Okay, yes, I get it. I don't agree with that. However, it's like some people would say, how can you blame Ant Man? Because it's like, okay, well, that chick that, what I'm saying, he went ahead and had a kid with. she all about the bag because she gonna do the same thing with, for somebody else. I know he made the decision to, dip up in there and everything, but at the same time, it's like, how can you blame them?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now with the PJ Washington situation and Brittany Renner, you know about that situation. I mean, come on, man. That's the same thing with PJ Washington, man. Look, you knew what you was getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying? We know about Brittany Renner. She has bragged about her body count, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of chicks you getting with. Uh, what's the name? Dejounte Murray. You knew what you was getting with. She still want to go out to the club. She still want to live that that lifestyle and everything. Plus, she's still young. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still young. And this is another thing that I was saying too, Cyber. Dejounte Murray had yet to play a game this season, so he probably a little depressed. Pelicans have yet to win a game this season, so he's depressed about that. What you think about that, man?
Hey, yeah. I think I'd be more depressed about my team not winning than baby mama. Hey man, you can get another baby mama. Especially when you knew what you were getting in the first place.
Right,
Like it's hard to feel sorry for niggas who knew what they were getting.
right. Right. Yeah, man. Like my thing is this, man. Like man. Don't, you focus on trying to don't focus on trying to get another baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your grind, man. Focus on the hard wood. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all in a dark place. Y'all, it's looking like y'all not even gonna go to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like y'all might ain't even make the play in. Ain't nobody thinking about no NBA Cup. You know what I'm saying? What you need to do is, man, hurry up and get back on there. You have yet to play a game. Dejounte Murray, man, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You were one of the better two-way players in the league. You know what I'm saying? But let's just call it what it is, man. This is probably the only type of media attention that you done got, you know what I'm saying, this season. You crying out. You up in here talking about, oh, Lord, why you doing this to me, man? Look, a lot of people would call you a simp. A lot of people will. Yeah, I know my nigga Cypress will too, man. Look, you got to move on.
Yeah, you do.
You know, because look, at the end of the day, a woman, a man, it don't matter, both of them, they gonna do what they want to do, whether you like it or not. She gonna mess with who she mess with, whether you like it or not. The only thing that you should be concerned on, okay, is who she has around, the kid like that. Now if she up in there and she got a whole bunch of drugs around the kid, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of, guns around the kid, you know what I'm saying, you bringing that kid to the trap, you know what I'm saying, you going to places where, risk taking shit could happen, stuff like that. Okay, I get that. You know what I'm saying? I dig that Cypress. But man, as far as you worried about who she, you know what I'm saying, messing with, worried about, her being out there shaking her ass and stuff like that, nigga, that's what you chose to be with. That's what you chose to do. You know what I'm saying, Cypress? You can't get mad at her for that.
No, then nigga, you man, NBA young boy had was spraying all them, and you want to fall all in love.
Mm. See, it's about time Cypress came with some rated R, rated X shit, man. I was waiting on him, man. He always coming with some PG stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on the lust demon.
Yeah, man. Man, truth of the matter is, I wouldn't want her, man. The woman had the H pack and around her and be a young boy spreading shit like why I wouldn't want her.
Man, Lemon Pepper Louisville. Man, he up in here, Cypress, man. Make sure y'all go sub to my homie, Lemon Pepper Lou.
I
Man,
know, I
he
know, I know. Lemon Pepper Lou kind of. He been. I know Lemon Pepper Lou kind of happy. Them 49ers took care of business.
man, ain't he though? Look, he done woke up. Look, now, hey, now we gotta wonder who gonna be a quarterback, Lou, Cypress, True the King. Who gonna be a quarterback? You taking Purdy? Or you taking Mac Jones? You know what I'm
Mac
saying? Like
Jones.
what we gonna do?
I think we got to take Mac Jones. We go.
Ooh, dang, you gonna do Purdy like that?
I mean, let me. They got a good defense. They got a great defense. Purdy is nice.
Mm,
Purdy is like a game managing quarterback who plays not to lose and will lose the game. Mac Jones been handling business. They got a system built up for Mac Jones, and he utilizing it, bro. I mean, ain't no way to say it.
yeah, man. And CMC back to the old CMC. We know you. Hey, Lou. I got a CMC fan on here. You said they gonna play Brock because of the money. Yeah, yeah. You know, Brock got that money. You know what I'm saying? But 49ers, man, they up there, man. I know Lou, man, he happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? They might make it back. I don't know that. Do I smell Super Bowl cypress? I smell
No,
Super Bowl lemon.
no. If I'm Brock Purdy and we doing good like that, I think I'll pay somebody to push me down the flight of stairs to keep me out a little bit longer than we're winning.
Man, shit. But Lemon Pepper Lou, he brought up a good. Lemon Pepper Lou, he like talking about shit like this, Cypress. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like the fact that he chimed in on this, man. Look, he said he picked a girl for the street. Hey man, we gotta accept that fact. Look, she loved to go ahead. She loved to go shake her ass, clap her ass up in the club, stuff like that. Look, I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead. You know what I'm saying? On the nigga side, you got to be able to accept that fact. If she wanna, like you said, Memphis, her whole objective is to get sprayed in and all that other shit. Look, let a nigga know that before then. You know what I'm saying? So that way it'll be a clear understanding, Cypress. Look, you still want to get out there, you still want to do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
See, the problem is with all you niggas for money, y'all be trying to turn the hoes into housewives. Go get the nerdy geeky women. Y'all want to turn the hoes into the housewives, right? Go get the nerd. Why the rich niggas don't go get the nerd women no more? Y'all want to go turn the hoes into the housewives and wonder why you got so many problems.
Mm. You said the 49ers are just trying to survive this season. Well, I mean, look, y'all were doing that last season. I mean, shit, y'all gotta survive. I mean, y'all lost my nigga, Fred Warner. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was a huge loss. I think that's more of a huge loss than Brock Purdy. You said that girl is not leaving without half of his money. That is a fact. Speak on it, Cypress.
Man, you niggas better learn how to spray on the wall. Save you some money. Spray on the wall on the toilet seat.
Shit, on the comforter. But anyway, man, look, you either way, man. You know what I'm saying? Your pullout game got to be good. You better learn how to, you know what I'm saying, strap up. You know what I'm saying? Get a contraceptive. You know what I'm saying? Tell her if y'all gonna be smashing like that. You know what I'm saying? Have a have a backup plan or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Not that I
Well,
advocate that type of shit, but like what I'm saying is because like the nigga Cypress said, like Lou alluded to, you knew what you was getting to before you stepped up in this arena.
right. And then you niggas listen, bro. One thing a man should never trust is a woman with abortion and contraception. Definitely when you got some money. Niggas scrap up, nigga.
Hmm. See, they don't want to have that conversation, Memphis. See, and a lot of women they get offended. What you trying to say? What you trying to say, man? Y'all know y'all got skeletons in the closet. You know, sometimes I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? This might offend some women. You know what I'm saying, Cypress, but
Man, what you said?
let me remember. Hey, hey, Simon, man. Hey, making sure ain't no needles around. You know what I'm saying? Got a sharp pen. You know.
give me the nerd, bitch. I'm tired of all the hood, bitch. You can't win with this. Just give
Yeah,
me,
shoot.
just give me the nerdy bookworm. I'm straight. I'll smash him up.
Sure, you gotta watch out for them. They smart shit. They do background check on your ass. They be like, "Well, Cypress, I didn't know that you were with Juanita, and she went to this high school." And da da da. You be like, "Man, how you know that?"
Man, I left one that and then one get she worked for the state. You know who I'm talking to. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
I know. So,
about.
yeah, Cypress be getting them women with they be in high position, man. Shit, they they know you. Hey, they know you. They know your back. They know your background.
And that motherfucker ain't got time. That motherfucker ain't got number time to sit there and run all the shit.
Man, be doing all types of research on you. Nah, but that's a fact though, man. You man, listen, and that's a fact what you said too, Cypress, about you can't trust the contraceptive. But what I was gonna say earlier is that a lot of these chicks, what I'm saying, they might not want to have a baby with that necessarily want to have a baby with that guy. So they'll be like, they'll do something to, make something happen. If you dig what I'm saying, oh, I did this or whatever, and then just to relieve their problems. You know what I'm saying? Now that's gonna come on in the back end. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about what you did to the universe. You know what I'm saying? Such as miscarrying on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Such as you doing the ultimate unthinkable that some people don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna come back on the universe. You said girl would drug your drink for the bag. Ooh, man, you on your Cardi B shit, huh? You on that Cardi B shit, huh?
Give me the nerdy bookworm that on her shit, man. Man, them hood, man, look at these want to taste all these hood chicks, man. Look, you losing with
Lou,
this shit. I
Lou,
like a lot fucking with this shit.
man, look, man, Lou, man, that nigga lying. Don't let that nigga capture you, man. He want a La Vida Alizé Jenkins type bitch. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be ghetto professional. You know what I'm saying? She did motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Come on, this Cypress ain't fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? After a while, he gonna get tired of that nerdy shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna want a little fight, a little argument every now and then to get off. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't be want to argue with these hoes, man. Look
Memphis
like,
gonna be like, man, where the fuck was you at? I was at where I was at. What, girl, what you say to me?
man, what?
Nah, man, but nah, that's a fact though, Lou. Yeah, they'll drug you for your drink. Yeah, see, you gotta watch out what. Just to keep it, man. I mean, that right, and man, like that's another thing with Cardi. Man, get your shit together, man. I mean, you still married. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, Cypress, 9 times out of 10, Lou. Hey, she could tell Stephon Diggs, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna go back to Offset. Now look, you done got baked by two every niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if I was outside, I'd stay far away from that bitch.
Oof. Man, look, he seemed to be doing all right now. Shoot, I don't know if she brought some good luck over there to the Patriots. But hey, the Patriots, man, they obviously doing good, man.
Hey, man, we done seen it before with Taylor Swift. That now you know he won't be able to catch a pass on this bitch.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, look, man, look, Travis Kelce. I was just talking about, man. I think it's time for him to hang it up, man.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, it's time for the whole damn team. They ain't the read which ever back though. Why yeah.
Hey, hey, I wanted to ask both of y'all. Now that I got y'all football heads, um, do you think that the Bills have figured out the Kansas City Chiefs? Because it seemed like McDermott had an answer for every fucking thing that Andy Reid was throwing.
I think in the regular season, yeah. Playoffs, not so much.
Look at Lemon Pepper. He said the same thing you said, Simon. Yeah, she had the Bills game. Trying to be the new Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but the Patriots been bought. Shout out to Mike Vrabel out there in New England, man. Josh Vrabel, uh,
Mm-hmm.
what's the OC over there? Josh McDaniels, is that his name? Salute to him. Salute to them guys. They
You
play
know
good
what?
ball over there.
But hey, let me tell you something happens. Josh Allen actually has a decent record against Mahomes in the regular season. It be the
They just
playoffs
play a
and the
playoff
conference championship.
where he lose at.
That's where he be losing at, and that's what I'm saying. They 5-4, okay, yeah, but they've been in this type of position before. What's it called? Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Their running game is still good. I mean, Hunt be eating up yards. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we all know Mahomes. He comes on late in the season. You know what I'm saying? They be going through all type of dramaticism, and then next thing you know, they come out of nowhere.
Right.
But McDermott, you said maybe Lamar Jackson need to get him a R&B one. Oh Lord, Lamar Jackson, man, he need to do what he did, Lou. What I was telling Cypress, and he gonna fuck with Lamar coming over there from Louisville. He need to snatch up everything that ain't got nothing to do with football and throw it out, just like he did in the locker room. He got rid of ping pong tables, games. You know what I'm saying? He got rid of stripper poles. You know what I'm saying? He got rid of anything not related to football. He got it up out of there.
Mm. Didn't help him none. Did I think Lamar
Well,
Jackson was okay before. See, that's what I hate, bro. Like
oh,
y'all gonna
come on,
give all
let's
these
go,
quarter,
let's go.
y'all gonna give all these quarterbacks be putting up video game and all, but then as soon as you get the money, they ain't worth a damn.
Well, as soon as they get to the playoffs, man, they act like they forgot how to play. Now we did get some good news. Now that we moving on a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We talking a little football. We got some football heads up in here. Jaden Daniels is not gonna be out for the season. You know what I'm saying? He gonna miss a few games though, but he not gonna be out. Now that was a horrific injury. That's one of the things I try to hit my nigga typers up behind the scenes about. You know what I'm saying? How horrific that injury was, man. But he not missing the season. However, man, Kraft for the Green Bay Packers. Taylor Kraft, man, he's out for the season. What's your
Mm.
takes on that?
They'll be okay. They got Dobbs and those cats and Jacobs. They'll be okay offensively. They defense needs to pick it up though. But they did pretty good yesterday uh, against Carolina. They did good, but to only give up 16 points, I think that was pretty good for defense, in my opinion. But
Right.
I think Bryce Young, I gotta keep it 100, but I think Bryce Young's gonna get a hell with that. I want to go to the at least the wild card thing.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Dowdle, whatever his name is, that played with Dallas,
Right.
them two a hell of a them two a hell of a combination, man.
Now, Lemon Pepper, who are you talking about? You talking about Jaden Daniels? You say you would not come back until next season? He
Well,
probably talking about Jaden.
well, that's gotta be who he's talking about. But see, here is the problem:
Mm-hmm.
can Mariota sustain the rest of the way? I don't think so.
Yeah, you get hey hey Memphis, you get you get frustrated just thinking about Mariota.
Mariota, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on Mariota. Right here, right now, straight to the point. Mariota is not an NFL quarterback. Mariota was only a college quarterback, bro.
Hmm. Damn. That's yeah. It's looking at you. Said Commander season is done. Jaden Daniels need to come back next season. I don't know. I still think they got some fight in them. I mean, they three and
What,
six,
what,
Lou.
I mean, what they got the rest of the way?
They 3 and 6.
What do they have the rest of the way?
If they got a whole bunch of teams that you know are contenders, it's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they lost to the
If they lose at least 2 games out of the next stretch, they out.
right.
Then what they got Dallas once or twice? They got Dallas coming up Thanksgiving, right?
I think so. Yeah, I know. Let me go look it up. Y'all can look it up now. I'm not in position right now to necessarily look it up, but
Lou,
what I'm
Lou,
saying,
hey, can Lou repeat? Hey,
yeah,
Lou,
look at
what do the Commanders have on their remaining right now? I know my partner gonna be mad. He gonna he be rooting for the Commanders.
oh, really?
Yeah, cause I think he told me his popular the Commanders fan. So he was rooting for the
Oh,
Commanders. And like, we were talking about, like, who you think gonna win? I said Seattle.
yeah, man. I was rooting for the Commanders. I picked. I remember Memphis. Remember Lou. I think Lou remembers too. Because I said it on the show. I picked the Commanders to come out of the NFC. You said 2 times. Woo,
Well, they ain't winning neither one of those. So they gonna
man.
lose Thanksgiving against Dallas. But they got Dallas twice. They losing to them. We most definitely know they ain't gonna beat the Eagles without Jaden Daniels. I'm sorry, they ain't. And they
Oh
season is done.
man.
So he should just wait till next week. Because I just told y'all, 2 games, they out.
Right.
At least either two of them remaining and they out. They done. They go. Because they won't be able to catch up and there won't be no sense
Ooh,
of
next game is the
urgency
Lions, but the Lions just lost.
for the Lions to put up 50 against them after Mariota
Oh
quarterback.
man. Ooh, they got the Oh man, they got the Broncos. Yeah, hey, you used to be able to you used to be able to be like, oh nah, the Broncos, nah, man, hey, man, they ooh. Okay, so they got Dallas and the Eagles 2 times. Man, oh man, the Vikings, yeah, man, it's gonna be tough.
Dang, hey, the Vikings can put up some points. They ain't good defensively, but they can put up some points. They
Hmm.
ain't gonna beat the Broncos because
Appreciate it, Luke. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Bo Nix, Bo Nix is something special. Now they might beat
They might get the Dolphins.
and that ain't saying much. Hell, me, you, to the king, them pepper lose ticket, LBG. Hell, we can go out there and go beat the Dolphins, run 9 routes, and throw the
Hey,
damn
we
ball.
got the Giants. Giants. Giants been playing some competitive ass football. I got to give it to them.
I think I think y'all will beat them by 3.
Man, I don't know, but see, he's not gonna be gone. That's what I'm saying, Memphis. He's not gonna be gone. I say at the most he'll probably be gone. I'll probably give him about 3 games. What you think? Maybe about 3, 4 games.
Listen, yeah, that all sounds good. But if they lose at least 2 more, ain't no need to bring him back. Y'all ain't going to the play catch up.
Hmm.
Even if you go 6-8,
Yeah, they loaded now on defense. Yeah, they just made that trade. They got oh boy from Miami,
Even if
and
you
and
if you go 6-8, you still
and
done.
and they got Jared Alexander. Yeah, you're right about that, Lou. The Eagles are making moves. What's his name? Jeelan. I forgot his name.
Carter,
Uh, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
he with
they
the
just made
Eagles.
that trade.
But he ain't on the Eagles roster no more.
Who?
Carter, Jalen Carter.
No, 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 not Carter. No, no. I'm talking about the one the Eagles just got somebody. Jeelan, I forgot his last name. They got somebody from Miami.
Mm.
They got an edge rusher. Um Jeelan, I forgot his last name, man. But I know they got Jair Alexander. They got a cornerback, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know he used to be
Yeah,
they got
Green
him
Bay.
from the Ravens.
Yeah,
He,
he
he
was
used to
Green
be
Bay.
with Green Bay and all that.
Yeah, he was Green Bay. He decent. I mean, but right, he decent.
Hurt and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But
I'll be nice. I'll be nice. He decent.
nah, he was a Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying? He used to be a Pro Bowler, you know, but the Eagles are trying to make moves though. That's what I'm saying. The Eagles are smart, man. Eagles know what's about to come. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen during the stretch. Like you see what happened to Jaden Daniel. You see what happened to oh boy Green Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you got to be smart about this shit. You know, so but yeah, man. What it all boils down to, man. Yeah, what it all boils down to is health. And Jaden Daniels, if he could come back somewhat healthy, because man, I don't know, bro. But it wasn't his throwing arm, no Memphis.
That makes it worse.
Let me see something. Yeah, that was his left. Yeah, that was his left arm. Shit. I don't know, man. That's a hell of a schedule, though, man. So you said seeing what Eagles did make me mad at John Lynch. Yeah, I, but you know what though? You gotta be. I mean, the Eagles. And they haven't even played their best football. That's the thing. The Eagles ain't even played their best football. Um, they ain't even played their best football. Man, who we got tonight? Monday Night Football.
Mm. Oh, the Cowboys in Arizona. My bad. I'm tripping, man.
Yeah, you got
I was I,
Arizona.
I was reading Lemon Pepper comment, man. My bad. We got Arizona and Cowboys, man. I think the Cowboys gonna win it. I'm glad to see that old boy get another shot at quarterback. But I think
Who
it's
you,
time. I gotta keep it real, bro. I think it's time for the Cardinals to move on from
Colin?
Kyler Murray because you ain't gonna get much more than what you're getting.
Uh huh.
I think it's time for the Dolphins to move on from tour, possibly sending him into a broadcast booth or something. 'Cause they ain't gonna get more than
I
what
can't
you get.
believe you saying that.
Well, the rumors are already out there that they're gonna release them at the end of the season.
I mean, you have to go after Shador, but I think Shador ended up getting hurt.
What he doing there? Lifting Gatorade? Shit. Ain't done a
Man, come
goddamn thing.
on, man. Man, you just been on a Sanders hating grade, man. Like that nigga hating on Shiloh, he hating on Dion. You said Cardinal, yeah, they may put up 40. Yeah, man, the Cardinals, nah, the Cowboys ain't winning Memphis. I gotta agree with Lemon. That the Cowboys ain't beating no Cardinals. No,
Fellas, Fellas, I got bad news for you. The Cowboys is beating the Cardinals tonight. Sorry, fellas. Sorry, fellas. And they gonna make
Okay, we'll see how that ages tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because
it.
I'm you know how I am. I'm gonna hit you up once I see the score at halftime. We gonna see, but I don't see the Cowboys winning. The Cardinals they in or they in Dallas. Where they at?
I can't believe it. I can't believe you said that, Lemon Pepper Lou. Can't believe Lemon Pepper Lou let that
I
come
mean,
out
but
of your
the
mouth.
Cardinals ain't all that bad, man.
Nah, I'm just playing, man. You know I got a number of love, and I be able to check them out, Lemon Pepper Lou. Too. Yeah, they good. And then and people
What's
bring
their
them.
record?
I don't know what they quite they record, but I think Marvin Harrison Jr. You need to step up, man. But I think
Yeah.
they need to get rid of Kyler Murray because
Mm.
he's my height and trying to play goddamn quarterback. That never worked.
If Cowboys do win, they act like they gonna. Yeah, man. You know how they are, man. Like, hey, when they beat Green, I mean, when they tied with Green Bay, they thought they were going to a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, "Oh, we told you." I think who was it that they beat? And everybody was like, "Oh, we going to the Super Bowl." They beat somebody. And, oh, we told you we were better without Michael Parsons. I was like, come on, man, come on.
Mhm. But better without Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons was their defense.
Exactly. Now
Till
they
Trayvon Diggs was on the ground every time he's on the ground.
he's still on the ground. He can't stay healthy. Every time you turn around, he on the ground. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, they can't stop the run. They can't depend on their secondary. Their offensive line can't stay healthy. That's my guy and everything, but you know what I'm saying? He doing what he can. This season he actually playing decent, but nah, and then what you say Memphis about their defensive coordinator, he ass.
Hmm.
That nigga straight ass. Ass on the toilet.
And then long as see, let me tell y'all, Cowboy fans, something. Listen close. I know some of y'all in the bushes. I hope you get poisoned there. Man, listen, man. Long as y'all got Jerry Jones as the owner, president, general manager, janitor, popcorn concession stand, man, y'all won't never win a damn thing.
Man, you better hope what's the name? Stephen Green and Brown Sugar. Those are Cowboys fans right there. You said Commanders 44 and 22. Man, yeah, yeah.
I,
And
lo-
they, and
I,
they
love, I love me some brown sugar. Stephen Green, go take a nap, man. He's a cowboy, man. I knew Stephen Green couldn't be trusted as a cowboy, man.
hey, yeah. They thought
Stephen Green, I knew
they
he
beat
couldn't
the
be trusted.
command they beat the Commanders Cypress 44-22, and that's when they thought they were going to the Super Bowl.
Man, y'all tied with Green Bay a game y'all probably should have won. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all going to the Super Bowl. Man, this shit just laughable, man. You can't make this. Hey, man. Stephen Green, your football card is revoked from your boy Cyber TV. I know you're going to hit the replay, but your
Huh,
football card is revoked, man.
man. I
You
hope
a
he hear
Cowboy
this, man.
fan.
We got some hard hitting football heads up in here, man. We had my nigga True the King who was here earlier. We had Lemon Pepper Lou. Of course, we got. We gonna call this a segment, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But Cyber man, you got anything before we go ahead and roll up out, man?
Hey, man, we're going to come back and talk some hoops, Man, y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all already know what's the lunch, man. Cyber TV, straight to the point. And we up out of here, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all go sub to Cypress TV. It's on and popping over there. And then on top of that, the brother True the King TV, go sub to his channel and go sub to Lemon Pepper Louisville as well. Go sub to their channels too as well. All of these brothers in here, LDBC brothers, boxing and basketball, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit them notifications. We out, man.